Hey everyone! So, if you've been feeling like you're trying to drink from a fire hose of AI news lately, you're not wrong. In just the last couple of weeks, we have seen this absolute flood of massive announcements from all the major players. So what is really going on here?
I mean, from Google to OpenAI to Meta, it feels like every single day there's another groundbreaking update, another brand new model, or some kind of futuristic product. It has been a lot to keep up with, and it's so easy to feel like you've missed something crucial. But here's the thing, you're not behind. You are right in the middle of a massive technological tidal wave. And that's what we're going to do in this explainer. We're going to connect the dots. We'll break down what all these announcements really mean, not just as individual updates, but as part of a much bigger story about where AI is headed.
Okay, first up, let's talk about creativity. Because one of the biggest trends we're seeing in this wave is this explosion of tools that can turn your simple idea into a complex piece of media. We're talking music, voice, even video in 3D models.
What's so wild here is how the entire creative pipeline is now being supercharged by AI. You've got tools like Suno that can generate ridiculously high-quality music, and 11 Labs creating voices that are just incredibly realistic. And at the same time, models like Kling and Luma AI are making it possible to create stunning video and 3D content just from a text description. The technical and financial barriers that used to exist, they're just melting away.
And this idea, this democratization of creativity, it has huge implications. For you and me, it means we now have the power of an entire production studio right on our laptops. And for businesses, this is an absolute game changer for producing marketing materials and personalized media at a scale that was pretty much unimaginable before now.
But, all those amazing creative tools are really just what's on the surface. So what's powering them? Well, let's look under the hood, because the core AI models, the engines that are driving this whole wave, are getting a massive upgrade. And it's really important to understand that this isn't just about new apps with some cool features. No, we're seeing fundamental changes in the technology that make all of this possible. The models themselves are getting more specialized, more efficient, and way, way more powerful. Now, to get this, you gotta know about a key trade-off in AI development. On one hand, you have these massive, giant models built for maximum capability. They can perform incredibly complex deep thinking. But on the other hand, you have models built for maximum speed, designed for that instant back-and-forth conversation that we have with other people. And this is exactly where new models like Google's Gemini Flash and features like OpenAI's ChatGPT Pulse come in. They are specifically engineered for that second category, speed. They're lighter, they're faster, they're more efficient, and they make AI interactions feel genuinely conversational. They enable real-time AI on your phone or in customer service bots without any of that annoying lag. But hang on, it's not just a race between big and fast. The other major trend is this realization that one single model can't be the best at everything. The future is about using a whole suite of specialized models, each one with its own unique strengths. A perfect example of this is what Microsoft is doing. They're not just betting on one horse, they're integrating models from partners like Anthropic right into their products. This gives businesses access to the absolute best tool for a specific task. Maybe one model is amazing at creative writing, another is a genius at code analysis. And crucially, it also means you're not getting locked into just one AI ecosystem. It gives you options. Okay, so we've covered new creative tools and smarter, faster models. The third major trend we're seeing is, well, it's probably the most futuristic one of all. AI is beginning to move beyond our screens and into our direct experience of the world. This is about a fundamental shift in how we interact with our computers. We're moving toward a future that is totally hands-free and heads-up. And a huge signal of this shift is what Meta's been working on with their Ray-Ban glasses. They're now incorporating display technology and even a neural interface band. That's a wristband that can actually read nerve signals from your hand to control the glasses. This is a massive step toward mainstream augmented reality. The implications here are, well, they're profound. For us as users, it means that line between the digital world and the physical world is going to start to get really blurry. For businesses, just imagine a field technician getting repair instructions overlaid right on their vision, or a surgeon getting real-time data during an operation. And for the people building this stuff, it's a whole new world of design, thinking beyond the keyboard and mouse to voice, sight, and maybe even thought. So, we've seen this explosion in creative tools, a race for faster and more flexible models, and the very first steps of AI leaving the screen. So what does it all add up to? Let's connect these dots and see the bigger picture. You know, the single best term to describe this entire wave is probably the maturation of AI. We are literally witnessing AI grow up. It's moving out of the research lab and becoming a practical, integrated technology that's focused on real-world uses, efficiency, and safety.
So this maturation really breaks down into those three key trends we just talked about. First, creativity is being democratized, so anyone can be a creator. Second, the AI underneath it all is getting way more efficient and accessible. And third, that AI is starting to integrate directly into our physical reality.
And, just like any technology that grows up and becomes widespread, this comes with a new and urgent focus on responsibility and safety. If AI is going to be everywhere, it absolutely has to be safe for everyone.
And we're already seeing clear evidence of this shift. OpenAI recently announced new safety features, things like age prediction and parental controls. Now, this is way more than just a feature update. It's a signal that the industry is taking a proactive approach to responsible deployment, which is totally essential for opening up these powerful tools to places like schools and for families. And that really brings us to our final thought here. All of these advancements, from creating a song with a single sentence to interacting with computers through our vision, are placing incredible new power in our hands. AI is becoming our creative partner, our productivity engine, a new lens on reality itself. The question this whole wave leaves us with is a really big one. As this technology matures, how will we as a society choose to direct its power?